Hi friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 81. You'll have to bear with me, I have the window open right here because it's already hot and it's going to be a hot one today. Good Tuesday morning, friends. Yes, Tuesday morning, that's what I said. And it's already 78 degrees in my house, so. And we're supposed to get up to 90 today. We don't have our window units in yet, so. Open windows for now, and cold Diet Coke for sure. Anyway, so you may be wondering, why are you recording on a Tuesday morning? My life has been crazy, y'all. It's been so crazy. And it's not gonna let up for a while. So Ryan and I had gone to a financial retreat, which, oh, doesn't that sound like fun? So yeah, it was just like, it was for pastors, to help, pastors get out of debt kind of thing. And so like we worked on a budget, all that fun stuff, And at one point, one of the speakers was like, well, do you have a craft or a hobby that you like to do that you can make money off of? Ryan's elbowing me as I'm knitting. But I made a sale. Anyway, so I have a commission. I'm making an exception for this pastor because I used to babysit him. Yeah. And now he is a pastor of a church not far from here. He's a children's pastor, I should say. But anyway. So yeah, I was like, because I love you, I will do it for you. And I'll give you a discount because, I used to babysit you. So anyway, so yeah, I usually record on the weekends, but this last weekend I was in Holland, Michigan, visiting my parents and going to see all the tulips, my favorite flower. So, and of course their little tulip, which is their dog. So anyway, yeah, it was gorgeous, just tulips everywhere. Some of them, most of them were bloomed. There were a few that weren't. It was like, and they have a little sign that says what type of tulip it was. The one that wasn't bloomed was a Maureen. So I was like, oh, Maureen, because she's one of my favorite Dutch Fest committee ladies. And so I took a picture of it, and then I had posted pictures of my tulips on Instagram and Facebook, and she was like, oh, I love tulips, these are gorgeous. And I was like, did you know that there's a tulip named Maureen? And she's like, no. I'm like, yeah, look. And I showed her the picture. She's like, that's amazing. She's like, I wish I could see what color they were. I was like, I know, me too. But anyway. And then, of course, we went shopping, at the craft fair kind of thing. So yeah. And then this coming weekend, Saturday, is the 5K at work. Elam Eagles Wings 5K. And it is crazy. Like, I've already started having anxiety dreams about it. Oh, let's listen to the lovely wind chimes. Yeah, I was like having weird dreams about the 5K. So, it's like I know I'm stressing out about it when I start dreaming funky things. So yesterday we ran into a bit of a snag and we were just, oh my gosh. And so my coworker and I, we were there till almost 7:30. I clocked out at 7:18. And so she was like, since she's my supervisor, she's like, don't come in till like 10:45. Okay, will do. I missed an hour of love knots because of these stupid race bibs. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, so that's going on this weekend. Today we have packet curbside pickup, so you can get your shirt and your race bib and all the information you need. And that's supposed to be outside this afternoon when it's 90 degrees. And we'll be in the parking lot on asphalt. Like, I'm not looking forward to this day. And it'll be another late night because curbside goes until 6 o'clock. And I leave at 4:30. Like, so I may have another morning of sleeping in. Be great. Catching up on laundry like I'm doing this morning. But I wanted to show you because it's a wifey brag kind of thing. So actually I'm wearing last year's design for the 5K. So they have a competition. You know, you design the logo for the 5K, and then people vote on it, and then they pick which one you want, and the winner gets free registration to the 5K. And so we were at the airport getting ready to fly to Florida for our cruise. And I just mentioned to Ryan, I was like, you know what? I think you do a good job at designing a logo for the 5K. I was like, the theme is Chicago, my kind of sports town. You love Chicago sports, you can do something with it. He's like, okay. And so he's just sitting there thinking. And then the next morning, we're in the hotel, waiting for our shuttle to pick us up to take us to the port to board our ship to go on our cruise. And he's doodling. You want to see the winning logo? So this is the committee shirt, since I'm on the 5K committee, but how cool does that look? So we have all the teams represented, obviously. Run, walk, and roll, because we have several participants that like to come and they're in their wheelchairs, so yeah. So the committee has to wear all orange, which, well, I mean, I don't mind the bears, but I just don't like me in orange. The volunteers have black and white for the White Sox. The participant, like the adults, have a light blue with a red, so it's kind of like Cubs. The Chicago Sky, the Chicago Fire. So it represents several sports teams and also the Chicago flag. And then the kids have red with black, so it's the Blackhawks and the Bulls. So anyway, I'm very excited about all this. I'm excited for it to be done. That's for sure. Okay. Are you ready to talk yarn? I am. Grab another quick drink. And let's talk finished objects. I have two. The first one is obvious. It's a Crochet Iconic Woman. Yeah, so this is a book by Carla Matrani. I will, for the rest of the year, I'll just keep talking about how much I love this book. It is so good. So yeah, I did all the 15 women already, and then I'm mixing and matching and making my own women. So this one was a bit hard, just because of, if you know her story, it's difficult. So yeah, so here is Anne Frank. So yeah, even with her green eyes. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I kind of did the Rosa Parks outfit, just changed the color, kind of modified the hair of several different ladies to make it, so yeah. And of course her little socks. She's so cute. Somebody told me I should sew a yellow star on there, and I was like, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. But then you would know who she was right off the bat, and I'm just like, I'm not okay with that. I'm not. So I'm not going to. But she's so cute. I love her and her little curls. Although in the pictures, her hair is poofy, like she's got volume, which I do not. And now it's humid, I won't have any. So it's kind of hard to do that with yarn, but here she is. I'm so excited that she's done. second finished object is, surprise, surprise, the Oakley slouch. So when we were at the financial retreat, I took this with me because it's mindless, and my finger was hurting from knitting the night before, so I did most of it, finished most of it that day. So this is the Oakley slouch. It is by Little Monkeys Crochet. Right? I thought it was somebody else that did this. Oh well. I was living in my upside down mama bag from Hannah, the Cozy Cottage Crochet. I won this as a prize. She was like, oh, this is definitely a dodgy bag, which that mal is going on right now. I don't have time to do a bag right now. I just don't. The yarns that I used, craftily hand dyed. This is 100% superwash merino, and it is a freestyle one of a kind color. You're gonna focus. Nope. Of course, the planes have to go over right now, don't they? I held it double with the Rowan Kid Silk Haze. What was the colorway of this one? It's 580, if you want to know. I think it was like Grace or something like that. I have none of that Rowan mohair left. It is all used up in my project. So here is what's left. Maybe. Here's what's left of the, as the pattern goes flying across the room. Here's what's left of the one of a kind, craftily hand dyed. I just kind of been calling this banana berry kind of thing because all the different colors that are in it. So yeah, so for majority of the hat, I held it double with the mohair, and then for the brim, since I ran out of mohair, and I was worried about it itching my forehead anyway, I wasn't gonna do it. So the brim is just the craftily hand dyed. So here's my hat. It hasn't been washed or blocked. The ends have not been woven in. But yeah, so like the mohair definitely gives it like a different, like a softer tone, and then the brim just kind of makes it look like I have a different color. So last time you saw, I was way up here. So I've done all this and the brim. So I wanted to show you. Here is what's left of the mohair. Yeah, like I said, the ends have not been woven in. Guess I'm gonna have to try it on. I definitely did, instead of doing back loop right here, I just did it in both loops, so that way I could tell easily which is the back of the hat, because I had to do some weird shaping towards the end. Of course, my little clip is gonna be showing there, but ta-da! Oh, I'm so excited. I just need a really cute palm to go in the back. This is not the leather for this, for this hat, but ugh. Yes, I'm very excited with it. So yeah, I had to do some weird shaping back here. It's just so, but it's the back. Nobody really tell. And once it's blacked, washed and blocked, it'll look a lot better. Like the brim just looks weird to me. It's flaring weird, but it fits great. And so once it's on, it doesn't look bad. So, finished object number 2. Alright, so makes in progress. This is a new one. Let me get my lemon bag. I don't know why, but I just love this fabric. I made this bag myself. I just think it's so fun and cheery. I don't even really like lemons that much, or yellow, but love this bag. Living inside this bag is the, I actually have a pattern in here. It is the Haywood Cowl by KT and Squid, or Katie Peterson, who is KT and Squid. Yeah, black and white photo doesn't really show you much of it. Let me just tell you, this pattern, it's easy once you know what the pattern, there's not even a pattern repeat. It's just, you have to pay attention. Yeah, it's difficult. So I kind of went through and I just kind of did like my own little countdown thing, like row counter. So it's like row 33, you're going to do row 33. Row 34, though, you're going to do row 6 again. And then all of that. So I have to pay attention, so I have to have the pattern with me. I have to have this. Because I was doing the row counter on my phone, and that just was not working well. But it's going to be beautiful when it's done. So the yarns that I'm using Stitch Together Studio, which I've wanted to have one of her yarns forever. It's her Stitch Smooth Sock. It's 75/25 Superwash Merino Nylon Blend. And the colorway is Indigo Montoya. So can you guess what color it is? Oh yeah. And I gotta say, the speckles in this thing are crazy. Like there's blue and green and pink and red and oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I love this one. So I was like, oh, I should have enough left over. I could do a hat or something. Like I was thinking maybe do like a knit hat so you can really see the colors. I'm not so sure. We'll see how we'll see how much I have left over. Fingers crossed. And the other color that I have is RMR, which is indie. The owners of RMR, Indie Dyers, they also own my local yarn shop, Llama Llama Ding Dong. So this is on their Super Fino fingering, so it's 75/25. I'm not going to even try to pronounce this. All their colorways are in Spanish, and my mouth does not like to do Spanish words, so this is what it looks like. Translated to a pinch of rainbow. And this is what it looks like. All balled up. Like it totally didn't look like this in the skein, so when it balled up, I was like, this is gorgeous too. So part of me is like, I hope there's enough to make a hat out of this one too. Maybe I'll have to put them together to make a matching hat. I don't know. So are you ready to see? Actually, let me show you first. So I tried with a different hook size. With a smaller hook, and this is what it turned into. It's just a nice rolled I was like, not quite sure about that. So I went up a hook size. I am now using, what size is it? Oh, it's a 4mm. This is a Clover hook. Clover more. Very nice hook. So, let's get everything untangled here. Oh, I'm mid-row. And I don't know if there's a right side or a wrong side on this thing, but here you go. So this is what mine looks like so far. And this is the other side. I think I kind of like this side better just because you get the V of the spike stitch. So yeah, I think these, they're not really a big contrast between these two colors, so you kind of lose the effect of it, like what you're supposed to, unless you're like right here looking at it. But still, I like how it's turning out so far. It'll be nice and fun and match my hair. So you basically make it look like a big shawl, but it's connected, so it's a cowl, so you don't have the ends falling off, so that'll be great when it's done. Because I like the look of asymmetrical shawls wrapped around you. I just hate losing the ends. Alright, last making progress. Living in my stitch bag. Ohana means family. Love this one too. So these are my socks that I'm working on, slowly but surely. Oh, little hairs drive me crazy. The yarns that I'm using. Hold on, it's stuck in here. So I have Lang Gel Wool Superwash, so it's 75/25 in the lavender colorway. Pretty. And then the other one is Patton's Stretch Sock. This one is a lot's a combination. So it's 41% cotton, 39% wool, 13% nylon, 7% elastic. In the colorway Spumoni Stripes. So you have several different pastel colors striped with charcoal. It's easier just to see it on the sock. So here we go. Ta-da! Here are my socks. So, I think I was already past the heel last time you saw. So, I'm just slowly going up the leg. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. This stitch marker, I think I was working on it, but I didn't have my row counter with me, so I was like, then I can remember how many I've done. Anyway, so yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the color repeat and then be done. So, almost there, almost there. So, that's about it for me today. I was thinking about, oh, I'll show you my next project that I'll be working on soon. No. Right now I'm just trying to get through this week. I don't want to think about that. I did start another lady. This one I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm doing Frida Kahlo. So last night, like, I was an hour late to Love Knots, and then I was so tired. I only did about 10 rounds of her, so she's about to hear. So, you will see her soon, though. I'm very excited about that one. So with that, with the lovely wind that's probably making a lot of noise on the microphone, I'm so sorry. As more gusts come. Does this help? I don't know. Anyway, so I will see you when I see you. I'm not sure when that will be, but have a great day. Bye.